Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this Reader podcast. Last episode, we talked about some book recommendations for this year 2021, but today we are gonna talk about some types of text with Sophie Rodelo and Manu Solórzano. So, there are 13 types of text, and Sophie is going to start by explaining some of them.
Scientific test. Development on an investigation and incorporating results and evidence on a specific topic, for example, The Orange on Species by Charles Darwin. The main objective of the scientific test is to transmit knowledge in a rigorous way. To do this, it uses argument coherence and expository order. For example, Experiments of Plant Hybridization by Gregor Mendel. Descriptive texts are those that characterize the appearance of an element which can be fact, a person, a situation, an object, an animal. Descriptive texts, which can be oral or writing, characterize the appearance or appearance of something. For example, that was a tall, thin man is semi-sad, despite the fact that its name refers to the description of an element. An expository text is one that offers the reader detailed information regarding a specific topic, with the aim of informing about particular facts, data, or concepts. The function of the expository text is to inform, and therefore they are characterized by their objective to the subject they address and their specific share or information, without involving any opinion of the author and without the need to rely on arguments to convince the reader. As example of this, we can have instructions for use, bibliographic reviews, marking lists, and legal text. Argumentative texts are those that present of a series or arguments with the main objective and transmitting a point of view and convincing the reader of its validity. Normally, the point of view defended by the argumentative text is clearly expressed from the beginning, and then the reasons for defending it are developed until reaching a conclusion. The text can present the arguments and point of view in an impersonal way. For example, 7 reasons why you need a CRM in your company, or collect the author's points of view in the first person.
Narrative test. A test that's talking about one of the reader's main points through a story with a beginning, a mid, and the end. We achieve empathy with the reader. A protagonist or server is created in the story and that the reader feels identified with it from beginning to end, and make the one to read the homework. For example, that's how I started that one with I'm here. After completing my studies at IDA and obtained 2 postgraduate degrees in international trade and teachings, and decided to turn my career around and ship free and freelance. My professional career began at the end of 2013 from Berlin, the international capital for which a contact different startup that discovered we roll only begins. Literary text. Within this typology, we work with included fabulous stories or poems. They have a freestyle focus on the artistic adjective and use rhetoric figure. They are made to entertain. For example, microcuento, the word of Augusto Monterroso. God has not yet created the world. You are whose imagines it like Beijing dreams. That will be where is perfect but confusion. Advertising test. The advertising test is ideal for convincing the reader to buy a product or take or the action you want. The purpose of the advertisement is to make the customer see that they have a net and that option the best to satisfy them. For example, Coca-Cola uncover happiness. Instructional text. They are texts that are meant to educate and teach you to do something. An example for this is them tutorials of guias that teach you chip by chip to solve only question about of program at all or anything else useful of to the reader. For their text to be effective, to she must be simple, clear, and easy to understand. For example, rules of behavior of beaches. First, put the trash in the basket and containers. Second, do not trash into the Seine. And third, beach prohibited to dog.
The historical text is a document that is used to tell a compendium of events that occurred in the past. It is a type of chronological narration that summarizes relevant events that happened at a certain time. This is written in prose and has a chronological and linear order. They are texts used in the judicial field, which contains numerous technicalities, old terms, and formal and conservative language. They are characterized by the logical and progressive arrangement of the contents, and their content stands out of its objectivity, which aims to avoid erroneous or ambiguous interpretations. A digital text is one that is prepared to be read on different digital platforms, such as computers, mobile phones, or tablets. It is a written content whose function is to inform, promote, or communicate briefly on a certain topic. Examples of digital text are articles that appear on blogs and social networks, product information, or reviews and comparisons. It uses the internet for its diffusion. Journalistic texts are those that claim to inform, although they can also provide opinion. Its objective is journalistic communication and can be found both in paper newspapers and on web pages. We are talking about a text whose purpose is to update the reader regarding an event or information that could be of particular interest to public opinion. This is all for today. Thanks for listening and see you soon. Bye!